your favorite plant looking a bit under the weather lately? You know the signs: drooping leaves, yellowing foliage, maybe even shedding like crazy. It's heartbreaking for any plant parent, isn't it? You might be thinking it's time to say goodbye, perhaps eyeing that compost bin. But what if I told you that in many cases, you can bring that plant back from the brink and see real signs of recovery in just 72 hours? Stick with me, because we are about to dive into the crucial steps to get your struggling green friend on the path to revival. We've all been there, haven't we? That sinking feeling when a cherished houseplant or a special garden favorite starts to look sickly. It's frustrating, especially when you've poured your heart into caring for it. But hold on, don't throw in the towel just yet. Often, the situation isn't as dire as it appears. It's usually about pinpointing what's really wrong and providing the right kind of care. This isn't some magic trick, but a straightforward, step-by-step approach based on what your plant truly needs. We are going to figure out why your plant is struggling and guide you through a 3-day rescue plan to turn things around. So if you've got your gardening gloves at the ready, let's embark on this plant rescue mission. Let's start with day 1, and our first step: prune and clean. Grab a pair of clean, sharp scissors or pruners. We're going to remove all the dead or dying parts. Why? Because your plant is wasting energy trying to save bits that are beyond help. We want it to focus on getting better. Carefully snip off any brown, yellow, or severely damaged leaves right at the base of the leaf stem. For stems, if they're completely brown and brittle, trace them back to where you find healthy green tissue and make a clean cut just above that point. It might feel drastic, but removing this dead material helps your plant redirect its energy to new growth. Now let's move on to step 2, root care. This is absolutely crucial. Gently remove your plant from its pot and examine the roots. Healthy roots should be firm and light-colored. If you see black, mushy roots that smell funky, you're likely dealing with root rot from overwatering. In this case, you'll need to trim away all the rotted parts with clean scissors. Don't be shy, it's better to remove too much than to leave any rot behind, if underwatering is the issue. The roots might be dry and brittle. In this case, soak the entire root ball in room temperature water for about an hour to rehydrate them. Step 3 is often essential: repotting with fresh soil. Whether you've dealt with root rot, severe underwatering, or just tired old soil, repotting can give your plant a fresh start. Choose a clean pot with good drainage holes. This is crucial to prevent future overwatering issues. Use fresh, high-quality potting mix appropriate for your plant type. When repotting, center the root ball and gently fill in around it with soil. Pat it down lightly to remove air pockets, but don't pack it too tightly. Roots need to breathe. As we move into day 2, our focus shifts to creating the optimal recovery environment. Step 4 is all about watering wisely. This is your new go-to approach. The golden rule for most plants is to water only when the top inch or 2 of soil feels dry. Simply stick your finger in to check. If it's still moist, hold off. When you do water, do it thoroughly until you see water coming out of the drainage holes, then empty any excess from the saucer. Never let your plant sit in standing water. That's a fast track back to root problems. Pay attention to light conditions too. Most recovering plants do best in bright, indirect light. Avoid harsh, direct sunlight, which can stress an already struggling plant. If you're dealing with an outdoor plant, make sure it's not baking in full sun if it prefers shade, or languishing in deep shade if it's a sun lover. Humidity is another factor to consider. Many houseplants, especially tropical ones, thrive in higher humidity than our homes typically offer. You can increase humidity by misting the leaves lightly once or twice a day. Using a pebble tray filled with water, make sure the pot sits on the pebbles, not in the water, or grouping plants together to create a more humid microclimate. Temperature and airflow matter too. Most houseplants prefer temperatures similar to what we find comfortable, around 65-75 F1824C. Avoid placing your recovering plant near cold drafts or hot air vents. Good air circulation helps prevent fungal issues, but steer clear of strong, direct breezes. As we reach day 3, it's time to look for signs of life and offer some gentle encouragement. Observe your plant closely. Are the remaining leaves looking a bit perkier? Has the wilting reduced? Sometimes the best early sign is simply that the plant isn't getting any worse, the yellowing has stopped, no more leaves are falling, and the damage isn't spreading. If your plant seems stable or showing slight improvement, you can consider a very gentle nutritional boost. Use a balanced liquid fertilizer, but dilute it to half, or even a quarter of the recommended strength. Think of it as a weak tea for your plant. This little bit of food can encourage new growth without overwhelming the recovering roots. Just use this weak solution in place of plain water for one watering. Keep up with the good light, humidity, and temperature conditions you set up on day 2. Continue watering only when that top layer of soil is dry. If any new leaves turn yellow or die off, remove them promptly. It is normal for a bit more dieback as the plant fully sheds its damaged parts. Remember, bringing a plant back from the brink takes time. While these first 72 hours are crucial for stopping the decline and setting your plant on the path to recovery, a full comeback will take longer, weeks or even months. But with patience and consistent care, you'll likely see your plant regain its vigor and beauty. As you move beyond these initial 3 days, keep a close eye on your plant daily. Look for new leaf buds, leaves unfurling, or signs that the roots are settling into their new soil. Be ready to adjust your care as the plant recovers. As it grows more leaves, it might need slightly more water or light. If new growth looks pale, it may need a touch more light. If the soil is drying out very quickly, you might need to water a bit more frequently, but always do the finger check first. Try to resist the urge to keep moving your plant, repotting it again, or trying too many different treatments at once. Consistency is often your best ally during recovery. Slow and steady progress reduces plant stress and gives the best chance for a full revival. As your plant improves, reflect on what caused the problem initially. Was it consistently overwatered? Not getting enough light? A bit neglected? Understanding the original cause will help you provide better care in the future and prevent similar issues from recurring. Aim to establish a regular care routine that suits your plant's specific needs. By following these emergency steps and then transitioning to good, consistent care, you're giving your plant its best shot not just to survive but to truly thrive again. Remember, most struggling plants can be saved with quick, smart action and a bit of patience. Bringing a plant back from the edge can be incredibly rewarding. It's a testament to nature's resilience and shows that with a bit of knowledge and effort, we can make a real difference. So don't give up on your plants too easily. With this 3-day plan and some continued TLC, you've got what it takes to be a successful plant rescuer. Happy planting and best of luck reviving your green companions.